In the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. So the New York starting five, they've got McDaniels, Nicholas Claxton out there with DeAndre Ayton, then it's Simmons, and it's Scott in at point guard. And for the Magic, Siakam is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Here we go. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Sharp in at the two-guard spot. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point land, Knicks with the rebound. Here's Scott. Passes it to Simmons. Here's McDaniels. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
And the pass to Hart. Inside. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside, Simmons. Here's Scott. And another three for New York.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Halliburton. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now, here's Scott. 6 points for him. Pass to McDaniels from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Mavericks. Here's Halliburton. Cans the 12-footer.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Sabonis high post. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
New York leading by 6. Outside, Scott. Three-pointer. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got his third basket of the night right there.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now, here's Sabonis. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Halliburton with it. McDaniel's defending. Halliburton passes to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Simmons. And here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Scott, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Scott's got 10.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Sabonis. Pass to Siakam. Count the basket. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
New York leading by 6. Outside, Scott. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Scott. They double him with Siakam. Ayton wide open. Can't connect from long distance. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The pass to Hart. Pass to Siakam. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Knicks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
3, 2, 1.
For the Magic, Marshall, he's checked in for Siakam. And Anthony subbed in for Sharp. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. New York leading by 8. Over to the wing. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Anthony looking it over. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Marshall. Clock at 6. Marshall sets a screen for Halliburton to the left wing. And McDaniels with the block.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And so Ayton will bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. Ayton a screen on Halliburton. Scott, good. Scott's got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Halliburton outside. Outside, Sabonis. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, because he's such a threat as a passer, Sabonis creates additional space for himself in the mid-range area. The defense has to respect his jump shot.
Now here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far. Back to Scott. Jacks up a three. And again, New York with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Anthony dishes to Marshall. Outside, Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Lobs it up for Anthony. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Scott finds Simmons. Takes the three. Scott, good. Scott's got 19 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Sabonis. 6 points for him. Over Claxton. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
New York leading by 8. Outside, Simmons. Here's Scott. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now, here is Halliburton. Right side, Sabonis. Fades away. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Knicks on offense. They're leading by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Scott, good. 23 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Hard against Scott. The pass to Marshall. Now, here is Halliburton. Right at the free throw line. Counted. Good.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
The Knicks leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Scott. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, the jam by Ben Simmons.
You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Anthony finds Halliburton. And here's Sabonis. Halliburton outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Young is out there with Peyton. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
The Magic trail by 8. Outside Anthony. Nobody near Allen. And it's off from three-point range. Allen against Young. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Young. Outside, Green. They get it back. And Thompson kicks to Payton. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Another shot. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for Young. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the 2nd quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And the Magic making a change here. Sharp's checked in. 2 minutes now played in the 2nd quarter. Scott against Anthony. Pass to Simmons. McDaniels with the ball. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. And sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
Scott, good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here are the Magic now. After New York gets the 3, Siakam. It's rebounded by New York. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And tied by Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The Knicks leading by 4. And in the 2nd quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Scott can't get it to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Siakam. Oh, my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Ayton. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense. Pimps.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin, and you know the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 9. Here's Ayton. Sabonis grabs the board. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 15-5 run here. That puts them in the lead. Sharp's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside, Scott kicks it to Simmons. Inside, Anthony on him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He misses the free throw. Halliburton's checked in for Orlando. He hits the second from the line. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on an 18-6 run. Passes to Siakam. side. Sabonis inside. Claxton covering. Here's Siakam, and it's blocked. In the corner, Simmons with it. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 9. Simmons passes to McDaniels. Shot from the wing. Here's Ayton. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ayton's got his second basket. The Magic have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside for Simmons. Bucket is good. Simmons got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons, not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
Halliburton passes to Anthony. Now Sabonis. The pass to Siakam. Here's Sharp. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot's good by Anthony.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's Scott on the wing. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
The Knicks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Wood, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
What's up?
The Magic trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Every timeout. Chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
407. Make some noise, Magic fans.
Anthony in the corner. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here is Young. Still scoreless. It's good.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Magic. Outside, Sabonis. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young looking around. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. Young drives in. And at certain points of the season, Clark, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas pedal.
Kevin, it's really hard to maintain that same energy level throughout the season. You're going to have some dips, especially around the midway point. The great teams understand how to stay together and keep after it even in the midst of those momentary dips.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Pascal Siakam comes in for Christian Wood. And Hart subbed in for Anthony. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Young, good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam inside. Hernan Gomez on him. That one goes in.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Halliburton against Young. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Young. From outside, off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now, here is Halliburton to the paint. There's Sabonis. Again, the Magic score.
Now you add it whenever Sabonis catches the hot hand. Excellent at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Payton. Thompson sets the pick for Payton. Young against Hart. Young's shot is off.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Passes it to Hart. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. For 3, Siakam. Just 3 to shoot from past the arc. Score the basket is 8. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now Payton, he has yet to score. Back to Young. They need this. The shot, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We know how hard it could be for rookies, but so far this group has done an awesome job for adjusting to the speed of the game.
You could make a strong case for any of these guys to win the award. That's how deep this class is. And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
Oh, they're playing with a lot of heart, Ernie, and that's showing up in a lot of...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Magic leading by 3. Siakam is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Count that one. Claxton's got the first basket of the second half here for the Knicks.
You know what? He got himself into perfect position in the paint. Did a great job of really just defending his position, corralling that board, and then getting the finish.
Yeah, he's a real force in their partner, making his mark again as we start the second half.
Scott with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Claxton the pass to Scott. Doubled by Sabonis. Here's Claxton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's McDaniels. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Scott takes a 3, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Magic trail by 4. And here's Sharp. He's got 6. Outside, Sabonis. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's tipped. Outside, Scott, all sorts of time, and again, it's New York.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now the pass to Siakam. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Sabonis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. Now here's Hart. Defense right on him. Siakam a screen on Scott. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Siakam.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. Ayton with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Clock at 4. And another 3 for New York.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Now here's Halliburton. McDaniels defending. Here's Siakam. Plays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Tied by Scott. Outside, Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The Magic trail by 9. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Hart. Pass to Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Simmons passes to McDaniels. Now here's a defended by Sabonis. This one for 3. Scott can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
They set the screen. Scott trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Magic trail by 4. And, man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Double by Halliburton. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. McDaniels got 11 points.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Siakam finds Halliburton. Passes it to Sabonis. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. There's the pass to Claxton. New York moving the ball around. Anthony on the double team. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Hart driving the lane. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Scott. Here's McDaniels. Buries the long-range jumper. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Halliburton on the wing. McDaniels defending. Anthony kicks to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Down low. Sabonis. It's tipped.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now Halliburton. He's got 7. Outside, Sabonis. Siakam outside. Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Ayton. Simmons with it. Now Anthony defending.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
The Magic trail by 11. Outside Anthony. Pass to Siakam. Outside Sabonis. Looking to end the run. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis is so strong. He can rattle the rim. He can play with finesse. But that time, he went with the power.
Pass to McDaniels. Retry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. McDaniels got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Orlando, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Christian Woods checked in for Orlando. Marshall comes in for Halliburton. Free throw good. Hart.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Young, right side. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Marshall. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Siakam looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spot.
Sharps checked in for Orlando.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. Bobbed up there for Thompson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Marshall passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And here's Young. 1 second left. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, we got to do a better job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Young, Green out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Payton, and it's Thompson in at the center position.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
The Magic trail by 9. Anthony with it. Sabonis' screen on Payton. Passes to Wood. Outside, Sabonis. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Good work there as it goes. Hernan Gomez has got his first points of the night. The Magic shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Anthony dishes to Marshall. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Young finds Payton. Back to Young. Fires from deep. And another three for New York.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Marshall inside the three-point line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Payton. Young outside. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Sharp. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Young against Anthony. Young outside. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And there's the pass to Wood. To the middle. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Timeout. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Wood. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And here's Marshall, bring it up for the Orlando Magic, down by 12. Sabonis' screen on Simmons. Sabonis, high post. The dish now to Marshall. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Anthony. The Knicks pull it in. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Sabonis, and again it's Orlando converted.
Boy, Sabonis locked and loaded inside. Nothing the defense can do there.
Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Scott. Back to Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Orlando making some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Sabonis. Pascal Siakam comes in for Marshall. Halliburton subbed in for Cole Anthony. Halliburton outside. And he drives in. Pass to Hart. Wood with the screen for Hart. Pass to Wood from outside the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Scott with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here we are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Scott. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray. Scott's got 47 points.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Magic trail by 16. Now Anthony. Halliburton outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
He's off on the first for the Magic. Sabonis comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Sharp in for Anthony. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside, Scott. Ayton a screen on Halliburton. Here's Scott. Drops in the layup for 2. Scott's got 49 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Halliburton. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Halliburton. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Sabonis has got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, Scott. He feeds it to McDaniels. Back to Scott from downtown. That one's not going to go. The Magic trail by 18. And here's Sharp. Halliburton outside. The pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Can't get it to drop. His 5th miss. He's made 10 of 15. The drive by Scott. And he can't jam it through. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Siakam passes to Sharp. Back to Siakam. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Sabonis. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Siakam for 3. Nice D from Scott. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton with it. Pass to Hart. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Hart. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the 3-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Now here's Simmons. Now the pass to Scott. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Ayton against Siakam. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Ayton.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Knicks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is going to be repayment for the last game they played against one another. This will be their last regular season matchup of the year. A nice job to even it at 1 apiece for the season series against Orlando.
New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 14. And 1:01 left in the fourth.
Attention Magic fans. Coming out to the hardwood now. It's your 3-2-1 hype. Let them hear it.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
3-2-1 hype.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Simmons kicks to Scott. Simmons, the bounce pass. The offensive rebound. Pass to Ayton. Again the miss by Ayton. And here's Marshall to bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 14-point game. Here's Anthony. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Scott against Wood. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New York. Scott taking 2 shots.
That's good from Scott. Scott hits them both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, New Balance presents your player of the game.
Last night lit a flame, too good.